Hi, Leo. I haven't even, my phone just turned on again. I'm like, oh my God. My phone just does that sometimes. It's like, oh, I'm ready for you to record. What the hell? Okay, so Leo, that is a message. You might not be ready for something, but it's coming. It's like, it's go time. It's start time. Something is starting, whether you want it to or not. Okay, that is an overall message for you, Leo. I only got the first cards out before you guys wanted me to start. Before Spirit wanted me to start. Okay, so Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Winter's Dream, gestation period. You are needing to make a decision, but you're taking your time because maybe there's not a lot of clarity around this. There's just some sort of still, I don't want to say stagnant. This is purposeful, okay? This is a stalemate, and this is gestation, which is like a stalemate kind of energy, kind of stuck energy. Like, nope, we're not moving. Like you, like the beginning of this read, it's like I wasn't ready. And then my phone goes beep. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, so there's a big choice. There's a choice. There's just a choice you have to make. And either way you go, there's going to be a consequence, right? There's always a consequence to with every action there is a reaction, right? But something's gestating, so something is not ready. You can't make a choice yet because it's not ready. It's not ready, okay? All I keep thinking about is like the oven and cooking, like the chicken isn't ready yet or something like that. I think that you are getting ready to move out of stagnation. Something is very fated for you. There is this gestation or this pause that you're experiencing, Leo, is purposeful, absolutely purposeful. It is necessary for you to replenish, okay? This is time for you to heal and replenish, Leo. So, rest assured that that is what is happening here for you. So, what else do we have for Leo? I'm sorry, you can fast forward if you would like. I'm going to go ahead with the read as it comes. But like I said, I wasn't prepared. Soulmates. Okay, soulmates and imagine. Cancer just had imagine at the bottom as well. So there's some sort of decision that you have to make, and it involves someone else, okay? I think that there's some sort of news coming in for you, Leo, that is that's going to bring you a lot of peace. Okay? A lot of peace. So if you have been I think you're about to receive some good news. I really do. I feel like there is some good news coming for you. There's a message in a bottle, peace, truth be told, come to the edge, here and now, higher power, change in the wind, happy that whatever the situation is that you're in, it's not for you. I think that you are healing from something. I think that Spirit has you in this pause. You might be sick. You might be, this is so interesting because it's reminding me of my cousin, her husband. He's been in our family, I mean, since she was 18. She's only like a year older than me. So, he's been in our family for a long time. and I'm 40 now. She's 42 maybe. I guess she's 42, 41. She might be 41. Anyway, they've been married a long time, and he's a Leo. He has cancer, brain cancer. He has a tumor that keeps coming back. And he is pretty sure he's dying. And, sorry. Okay, I have to get a hold of myself. And he is a Leo sun, and he's only 44, and he might be 45, 44 or 45, and he's pretty sure he's dying, and now they're all very sure that he's dying, but I think Spirit has other plans for you, Leo. So if that story resonates, if someone out there has cancer that is a Leo, or someone that you know, if you're a Leo and someone around you has cancer or something, I think there's about to be some good news that whatever you thought was going to happen is not going to happen. It's not actually for you. This is just time for you to replenish. Replenish is at the bottom. Time to replenish. Can you see that? I don't know. Okay. Replenish the heart, right? The heart space. And gestation period is all about resting and coming back into your heart space. It is because you lose yourself in the world if you don't stop and take a moment and heal. That's why people get sick. It's because Spirit's like, okay, you've been going too much. You're not paying attention to me and what I need you to do. You're not paying attention to your higher self. You're not paying your heart space. You're closing your heart space off because you're just in this constant rigmarole, and you're just going, doing, not stopping. And that's why big things like this happen. Cancer happens, sickness, illness, whatever, accidents, car accidents, and things of that nature. Things happen so that we can slow down because we're not paying attention to something. So this is very loud. Pay attention to something. There's something that Spirit needs you to look at. It's heart space energy, okay? All right? This is an obstacle. It's put here so that you can see some sort of truth, right? Because you've been lost and been needing direction for quite some time. All right, let's go on to the next card. Sorry, that was crazy. I'm not sorry that I cried. Well, I teared up. It didn't actually come out of my eye, but because I was trying to hold it back. But there might be someone that is sick around you if it's not you yourself, Leo. There's movement happening, okay? You have been in a state of you have been having to sit still and stay still so that you could heal and replenish yourself. All right? Especially with like ghost lands, that's like a deep freeze kind of, energy. I think that underneath that deck, so underneath the deck, it says movement, okay? It was the card that came out, but underneath the deck is talisman and goblins. It's like you have already learned enough in the situation you've been in I think you've been hanging out with some goblins. You haven't been in a very good place, right? You have people around you that are very, very toxic and do not have your best interest at heart. And I think you're learning this with the talisman. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Magic prayer, slow and steady wins the race. If you are trying to heal, I feel like you will. You're being encouraged to. Okay? Into the unknown. Yeah, there's some sort of movement happening. You might literally be having to move from where you're at, because you're realizing in this quiet, still time, you're realizing, you know, maybe you have too many dark, toxic people around you. You've learned enough here. It's time to move forward, right? Okay. So, Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. You have 2 cards of 20. Cancer also had 2 cards of 20. You might check out the Cancer reading if you have if you're like a Leo sun, Cancer rising, or Cancer sun, Leo rising. You might check that out. There might be something there for you. The World. Yeah, something is over. Oh my goodness. I have to finish shuffling them. Sometimes there's more cards that come out. Okay. So we have the World here. The World and Yin and Yang energy. Polarities, right? Now you've seen the dark. Now it's time to go towards the light. You've been in the dark for long enough. It's time to go towards the light, right? So contract and strategy is underneath. You might have papers to sign. You might be, if you are sick, you might be creating a will. A living will. Caring connection, happy family, hostilities, all tied up. Because it's like a hostile environment around you. Maybe that's why you got sick. As within, so without. As without, so within. Like, you are the 5 people you hang out with. Have you ever heard that? There's truth to that, right? You start picking up on unconsciously picking up on what they're doing, what they're saying, and it kind of becomes part of you. Energetically, there's an entanglement, right? Like a quantum entanglement. It's science. It's just science. So, the World, something is coming to an end. You have a MasterCard here of 22, which tells me that you are trying to master something. You have mastered something. You have mastered something, and now there's some sort of ending. You have mastered maybe the polarity within you, the light and the dark. And now that journey is over. It's like your contract is up. This could be with work. Let me see. What is going on here for our Leos? Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. There's some sort of decision you have to make, though, and that is part of this reason of why you need to be still, so that you can heal and choose a path that is the right path, like from your heart space, right? What feels good, And that will be, I mean, like, are you going to choose the dark or are you going to choose the light? That is something, okay? There is something there. That is the choice. If you decide to stay in this dark space, I think that you, I don't know what will happen. South Node, the past. Are you dealing with a Libra possibly? We have contract here, which is Libran energy. Is your South Node Libra? Some sort of past life contract is over. That's what's happening here. And now you're going to be able to progress in your journey, okay? I don't know what that means for you. I don't know what that looks like for you. South Node past. Also a master number of 33. That's a 33 up there in the top is that is like divine counsel. That is like an ascended master number, okay? Right there. 33. Now, what came out is solar flares. Activate. Change with Uranus. Okay, so, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, your past life, the South Node energy, it is in Libra right now, currently. The North Node is in Aries. This is about doing what's right for you and for everyone, for another person, for anybody else, right? Like doing what's fair for everyone. Solar flare and Uranus, there is some sort of change that is being activated at this time. It's a pretty massive change, okay? You have the South Node and Uranus with solar flares here. That is pretty massive change. It might have to do with your home, Vesta, Hearth. You might literally be changing homes. I know it's a lot to digest, okay? It's okay. It's going to happen suddenly. Like there's just going to be sudden, with that Uranus energy, it's like sudden change. And here you are, Leo, you came out. How fitting. It's you standing in your power, having the strength and courage to make this movement forward, having the strength and courage to overcome something. Deciding that you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the will, you have the power to overcome something. Motion, to take action, right? With Mars energy. Wow. You might be dealing with an Aries. With Mars or Scorpio, because Mars is Aries and Scorpio. This could be about transformation, absolutely. I think you are, because you've been resting, sleeping, replenishing yourself, healing, you are opening, your heart chakra is opening. You might actually have pain in your heart. You might feel like you're having a heart attack. You're not. Your heart chakra is opening. Your past life contract is over. So some sort of toxic energy that you have embarked on and participated in. You have been toxic with toxic people, right? That is past life. Something had to play out. It had to finish. Not saying all of past life situations are toxic, okay? But typically what happens with a past life contract is you have to heal some sort of shit that you did in a past life, or they have to heal some sort of shit they did to you in a past life. It has to play out. The karma has to be settled. It has to be fair, right? It has to be balanced. So, oh geez. So some sort of past life energy is being balanced. That contract is over. There's balance now. So now that contract is over with the World card. You're able to move forward. This is a spiritual awakening. This is huge. This is a spiritual awakening. You had Hearth again. It was just poking out, and I pulled it out. I put it back in and started shuffling, and out it flips. Your home, your vista. And so did Venus. Venus popped out as well. Beloved. Very creative energy around you at this time, Leo. I mean, you do rule the 5th house. There is some sort of light that is being sparked within you. You are being activated at this time. Venus energy is Libra or Taurus, but that is the South Node is in Libra. Past life love, right? Some sort of energy that you guys have been participating in between each other, back and forth, has been balanced out, okay? Now you guys can move forward. There's movement forward in a healthier way, right? It's very, very loving way now. Any kind of nasty behavior you guys have been experiencing is over. You're moving forward in a loving way. Oh my God, your heart chakra is opening up. It's expanding. I can feel it. You're having heart, chest pain. You might think it's your heart, because it is. Your heart is literally expanding. It's being open. It's been calcified for a long time, hasn't it, Leo? Tension. Yeah, like I said, tension in your chest. But the tension was between you and another person. That's South Node energy. You had to play it out. You're being activated to change. There's change happening. Big, massive transformation happening for you. Gemini, cross-pollinate. There are 2 bees on 2 flowers. And they're being asked to work together for the greater good of the hive, right? Right? I almost wanted to say Cancer. Progress. There's progress in this journey. You have all the tools you need with this talisman. You hold all the wisdom that you need in this talisman. All the wisdom and knowledge to go on this new path. Anything else for Leo? Boy, this message was a little bit hard to start. And then I got all choked up on my tears. But, I mean, happy news, because someone's getting unexpected. Here's Mars again. Aries, Scorpio energy. Invitation, descendant energy. Invitation. You're being invited to work together with someone and move forward. You're getting excited about this too. Your heart chakra is opening. It's being lit on fire. You're expanding. You're growing. There is, like I said, you might be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. Or you have that strongly in your chart, okay? This is about taking action to move forward, to heal. There's Aries actually right behind it. How interesting. Take action, right? I think by Taurus season, you're about to experience that transformation. You are done putting value where value, placing value on things that don't matter to you anymore. You're really finding out what matters to you and what you value through this experience, this waiting experience, this, whatever this is, maybe sickness or, whatever it is. This still time that Spirit has you in, a timeout, you are transforming your second house and your fourth house. It's like you're finally realizing, oh, what is important to me is this person. Maybe, like I said, maybe it's an Aries. Soulmate, right? You are cultivating change at this time, Leo. You no longer find value in the things you valued before. That is heart chakra opening. That's your second house also being activated. You are growing and expanding. You had to go through all of this because it was part of a past life contract. Past life contract. Okay? It has been fulfilled, and now you need to come up with a strategy on how to move forward. All right? Any advice or anything that wants to come out for Leo? Leo. Branch out, expand your reach. It says, more work, side hustle, grow, new ideas, franchise, roots. And this says destiny, wealth through purpose, life path, mission, fulfilled, healer, artist, self-employed. I kind of feel like this is your destiny, obviously. I already told you that with that Fates card. You are being activated to start healing now. A past life contract is over. You're in a waiting room. You're waiting to get the go-ahead to move forward now in a better way, especially with someone that you love and care about, right? It's fated. Now, I also want to say that there's something about Chiron. I don't know what your Chiron is, Leo, but the wounded warrior, that is about someone that keeps doing the same things over and over and over again, keeps pushing through with negative patterns and behavior, right? Until they finally wake up, which is usually because of some sort of big wake-up call, a scare, a life thing, like maybe an accident and you think you're going to die. Something about dying, okay? Cancer, something, an illness that really wipes you out, and you're like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get over this. I feel like I'm dying. This is all purposeful. It's all fated. It's all destined, okay? To put in perspective of what you do value. And when that happens, energetically, it ends this south node past life contract, comes to a completion. It's over. You balanced out all the energy there, and now you can move forward and be the best you can be, right? Now, instead of being the wounded warrior, now you're the wounded healer. And now you're able to heal people also through your stories, through all of the talisman, all the knowledge and wisdom that you gained in that goblin energy, right? In that toxic energy. Now you're able to convey stories of your life to help heal others that are going through similar situations. Okay? And this says underneath here, clever ploy, step up your game, outwit them, negotiate, wise tactics behind the scenes. This is spirit. Spirit is clever. This is the clever ploy to help you get out of this nasty energy that you've been in. Past life energy, right? The goblin energy, the toxic, self-serving energy. All-encompassing dark energy. We all go through it, so it's okay. But you're being activated. There's activated to change. You don't want to go back to that type of life, and you don't want to be around people like that. It's time to move forward. You now know where your heart is, right? And who you love and who you want to spend time with that second house, about what do you value. This has been a time for you to realize what you value, okay? And it happens to be some beloved energy. Beloved soulmate. That's who you love. That's why you're going to change. It might be in Aries. This might specifically be for my cousin. My God, how weird. How strange. All right. I love you guys. I hope that this helped in any way. And just let me know in the comments below what's going on with you guys, and to see if who this is for. Very specific. So I love you. Have a great day.